Right about now, I would like to cross to live to the West Nile to talk to Rashul Wadidi in Nebi to talk about the challenges that the West Nile people are having and the recent visit by the president. Rashul?
Yes, good morning to you, Idris, in studio and our audience of Morning at NTV show. I'm coming to you live from Nebi Secondary Playgrounds, where President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is expected to be tomorrow ahead of Minister Nyamtoro Thanksgiving. Now, back here at Nebi, which is part of West Nile, the air is filled thick with a lot of anticipation and also frustration, aware that West Nile has been facing a number of challenges ranging on infrastructural deficiencies and also the issues of youth unemployment, which is cross-cutting across all these districts and also in the entire country. Now, one thing is that today the Minister for Energy is expected to launch 132 kV Kole Gulu Nebi Arua connectivity project, and this is expected to boost on the power in the West Nile region. Back to Nebi, there are a number of issues, a number of challenges that the residents expressed, and of course they have expectation that tomorrow, as the president will be here on ground, it should be important to tackle some of the issues. One of the issues here on ground is that the road connectivity is really very bad, especially the road that leads to the border of DR Congo. And one of the issues also here that the residents are talking about here is that when it comes to some of the programs, they are not being considered so much. However, I'm not going to preempt all this alone. This morning, I'm delighted that I've been joined by the District LC5 chairperson of Nebi District. That is Mr. Emmanuel Orombi. Mr. Chairman, you're most welcome to Morning at NTV show.
Thank you so much, viewers, and even you and everyone now. We are live at low ground, that is Nebi Town SS football field. And indeed, my name is Orombi Emmanuel. I'm the district chairperson, Nebi District Local Government. And we are so grateful for the appointment of our sister, our own, that is Nyamtoro Fiona, who has been serving us as the female youth MP, and also at the same time she was the female youth secretary in Nebi District. And by then I was still the youth chairperson. So, but we have been facing, and the preparation is on high gear and all is set. But for now, the anticipation is our crowd and our people, what they expect us to say has been the major issue. Key on the agenda has been the issue of Goli Nebi Road. That has been a promise from His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni since 2010. And even if we talk about other things like construction of Seed School, then we talk about there are so many works that have been ongoing, rehabilitation of Alui, Goli Nebi and the rest. But our people, they are saying, for us, we want a good road. For us, we want connection to DRC, because that is where we eat from. Those are the people we do businesses with, and that is the road that is giving us approximately, just Uganda, on average, every 6 months, you find we collect about 3 billion. But as if it has been falling on dry ground or deaf ear, and that has been the people's voice, not my own voice, but they have been saying they need this addressed, and once and for all, His Excellency, the President, needs to come out clear and boldly to us and say whether he's doing it or not. Last year, we hosted the International Day of Older Person, and people came here in big crowd and was expecting him. Only just in about 1 hour when the function was to begin, that's when we got the bad news that he was not going to come, and the people really were annoyed and not happy. And today, again, we are preparing, and we have the Minister for Energy, and we are so grateful that West Nile, from time of memorial, has never been lightened up. We have been having we have been having connection with the Wenrico, which is a rural electrification company for West Nile, and has been on average, you find a home is served for about 2 to 3 hours. It is on and off, and until last 6 months, that is where now, at least with the connections that we have, power has been stabilized in West Nile, but not all parts of West Nile. Let me say Greater Nebi, that is Pakwati Nebi Zombo, and part of Arua and Madio Kolo. We are expecting that from this launch. The question is, how about rural areas? Because these connections, even if I talk about them in Nebisone covering Parombo, Goli, Nebi, and some small town of Nyaravur and the rest. But all other, the remaining 11 sub-counties of Nebi are not covered. Even the part of Nebi municipality is not fully covered. So our people, the major questions will be, if you are launching, when am I going to get my own? And that is what our people need most for now. But also there has been questions of unemployment and also the issue of the youth teenage pregnancies that has been so high here during time for COVID-19. And indeed, our people expect the president at least to say something about the youth policy on a vocational training institute. That is the school, the education policy. That
maybe, Chairman, in the next few minutes you can wind up. My producer is already signaling.
Yes, I'm winding up. They want to hear, because as per policy, every constituency is supposed to have a vocational training institute. Now, these youths who have fallen out of school, who have dropped out of school, where do we take them? So those are the issues that we need, that our people are saying, no, talk to His Excellency. We need at least a vocational training center for young people in Nebi district, and Yamutoro being one of them. These are the things they expect her to put to His Excellency.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, for giving us your time to speak to Morning at NTV Show. Precisely, our audience, we are coming to you live here from Nebi district, where the head of state is expected to be here tomorrow. But of course, the chairman has raised a number of issues. Now, looking at this power substation which will be connected today, the question is whether it will be in position to sustain a West Nile region, aware that a number of districts have not been connected. Actually, I visited districts like Mariokolo district, Terego district. You can hardly see any line of connectivity, especially the poles. But of course, we shall be in position to bring for you the comprehensive details of this story in our subsequent news bulletins. That is NTV Sawemu, and then also NTV Weekend Edition. Meanwhile, for our audience, thank you so much for watching NTV, and of course we are very proud that you are one of our best clients and also our audience. Thanks so much for being part of this show, Morning at NTV Show. Let's catch up again next week, the same program and the same hour. Thank you.